Hi guys, this is Niba Jude and you're welcome to Learning with Richie. So if it's your first time joining me on this channel, please do click the subscription button and also click the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you will get notified. In today's video, I'll be talking about the educational opportunity I promised in my last video, and this time around is found in the University of Alberta. So the University of Alberta is also it's a public research university, and it also ranks like among the top universities in Canada, and it's a public institution. And this institution it offers so many programs with good scholarship opportunities for local and international students. So the aspect that has caught my attention as far as this particular university is concerned is the fact that it offers numerous scholarship opportunities for international students. So before we dive deep into this video, I would like us to understand that most of the scholarships that are offered by the University of Alberta, most of them do not require English language proficiency. So all you need to be able to satisfy that condition is to be able to prove that you have studied in maybe like your language of instruction in your previous studies were done in English, or that maybe if you have previous degrees, that those degrees were issued by a university where English is the official language in those institutions. So this University of Alberta, is found in Edmonton, in Alberta. Edmonton, I think, is the second largest city in Alberta, and that is where they have the provincial headquarters, where all the administration resides in Edmonton. So the University of Alberta offers different degree programs. It offers undergraduate studies and graduate studies. So at the level of the undergraduate, we'll have bachelor's degree programs, and at the level of the graduate, the postgraduate studies, we will have masters, PhDs, and postgraduate diploma programs. So they offer programs in different fields. They have arts, science, engineering, technology, medicine, business. In fact, they offer a variety of programs in different faculties. So there are some scholarships for undergraduate students, and there are others for graduate students. So the scholarships for graduate students, it vary. There are different scholarships that cover different amounts, and these scholarships also run. They range from some of them maybe just a few $1,000 to some that are fully funded. General international undergraduate student scholarship, and this one it offers the amount there is $6,000, and this $6,000 is paid to just the top 5. So now it's based on academic achievement. So for when they we have the applicants that are applying to study in this university, so they will get the top 5% of students. So students who fall within the top 5% will get this scholarship. And an interesting thing about the University of Alberta is that you don't need to make a separate application for this particular scholarship that we have. So the moment that you apply for any program in the university, you are automatically considered in the different scholarship opportunities that they have. So it will be common to have a student maybe who is gotten an amount set aside as scholarship for the different scholarship programs that are offered, because each of these programs or each of the scholarship schemes the study students' files independently. They don't rely on maybe another program to look at the students' file. And so again, some of them are entrance scholarships, some of them are based on just applying to come to the school, and you get it based on academics. Others are based on financial need. So there are different programs that are offered here. We also have what we call the Alberta International Student Scholarship. We have the Gold Standard Scholarship. We have Regional Excellence Scholarship, International Leaders Scholarship, University of Alberta Global Citizen Scholarship, and we have the President's International Scholarship. So for international students will receive over, for those who are doing international students whose program of study is bachelor's degree, they have the opportunity to get a scholarship of $9,000 for 4 years. So it's $9,000 each year for the 4 years of their degree program. And there's one condition attached to this particular scholarship, and that condition is that the international student must have gotten a study permit or a study visa. So when you make your application and you kind of like apply to the immigration office, this scholarship will be given to you on the condition that you have received a favorable response from the immigration office, which has given you that it has given you the go ahead to travel to Canada. So if you kind of like, if you don't have that study visa yet, you cannot benefit from this particular scholarship for international students. Then we have another scholarship, and we have master's bursaries, and this the bursaries are mostly for master's and PhD students. And this one, the bursaries cover 17,500 for all students who are doing masters and PhD. And now, when I say all students, it means it covers both local students and international students. And there is another plus here. It says there's an extra $10,000 that is allocated for international students who are kind of like admitted to do a master's program in the University of Alberta. So if we put this together, it's going to be 17,500 plus 10,000. That's going to be $27,500, which is allocated for a successful student who kind of like wins the scholarship through that application process, when like the admission process. We have Graduate Excellence Masters and Doctoral Scholarship. The Graduate Excellence and Masters and Doctoral Scholarship, like from the name, it goes to master students and doctoral students, the students who are doing PhD. And this scholarship is $15,000 that is kind of like given. So if you benefit, if you win, if you kind of like if you succeed in the scholarship, you'll be getting $15,000 at that level. And then we have another one, which is the Doctoral Recruitment Scholarship. So this one is kind of like there to motivate maybe like them to have doctoral students. So if you kind of like, if you are a doctoral student who is admitted in this university, you stand the chance of winning a scholarship of $5,000. Just the fact that maybe you've gotten that opportunity, you have gotten a place as a doctoral student in University of Alberta. And now we want to maybe find out like what is the kind of like application process. So this scholarship is gotten, like I said, you don't need to make a separate application for the scholarship. What you need to do is to make an application for a program that you are eligible for in the University of Alberta. And then once that is done, you're going to automatically be selected for the various scholarships that you are eligible for. And those that you've qualified, and maybe the winner will be kind of like awarded to you. And now we want to see like the admission cycle for the University of Alberta for the 2022-2023 session. That's the fall session. That's September, is currently open. And another interesting thing is that the University of Alberta, it has I think 4 sessions. We have the fall session, and the deadline for applications for the fall session is the 1st of July. So you have on to the 1st of July to apply for the fall session. But remember, as an international student, when you're applying, give yourself like 6 months before the deadline, because, or just always give some ample time for yourself, because there might be other things that you remember. You're not just in Canada that you have to travel. You have to prepare yourself and move from maybe where you are and maybe like to get to Canada. So when I kind of like give this deadline, some of the deadlines might be very close, but then you as an international student, you don't have the luxury of time to sit and wait up to that deadline. So if you have to make an application, the time is now. It's good for you to act. So they also have another session that starts in, like for the May session. If you want to benefit for the May session, you have to make an application on the 1st of March, and then for July session, you have to make your application by the 1st of May. And for the spring session, you should do your application by the 1st of November. So those are the 4 cycles or 4 terms that they have. So they have applications, they have opening for fall, which is the deadline for that fall is 1st of July. They have spring, and the deadline for that one is 1st of November. And then they also have a deadline for July session, which is 1st May, and a deadline for May session, which is 1st March. So you can now look at the various time or sessions I have given, and then you see where you can position yourself and make an application to study it. So if you don't have, for now we said the applications are open for fall, so you can decide to if you think that fall might be too maybe close for you as an international student to prepare, you might decide to go in for what? You might decide to go in for the spring session, which the deadline for application is November, 1st of November. So you can start making application now while working towards that 1st of November. If you see that one again, maybe it's still close again, you can decide to start preparing for the May session. That will be May 2023 and the July 2023 session. So you can just prepare yourself and make this thing, and then you make the application. So what you need to do to get this application is you need to go online, because it's an online application. You go online, you make the application online to the University of Alberta. So I'm going to share the link to this university. Even the link to the university, you can always Google University of Alberta on Google, and you go to their website and you'll see everything. But now I will share a link to this particular video in the description section, which will be giving you maybe details about the various scholarships, the different scholarships that are offered by this university, and more information on it. So please just always do there's one thing here, that information in Canada is not hidden. So if I make a video, I call the name of a university, and you're curious about the university, all you need to do is to go to Google search the name of that university, and then you go under their website and read details about the different programs they have there. You'll see everything, the information is there. You just need to be position yourself and get access to this information. So I hope maybe the opportunities we have shared as far as the University of Alberta is concerned, it's a good opportunity that some of us out there will want to consider. And please do just go to that go to the website, check this particular program, and if you have maybe if you have some questions about this particular program, you can leave a comment in the comment section, and then maybe through there we can communicate. I might be able to come in and provide some input, or some maybe give some clarifications to certain things maybe that you might be wondering about. And again, as far as universities here are concerned, it's kind of it's open. When you go to their website, you will see an email. There's always contact us. When on that contact us, you have an email address. You can write to them, and there is somebody who is responsible for answering those emails and providing details to people who are making inquiries about programs and stuff like that in those universities. So if you have something maybe it's a technical issue about the program that you might want to get clarification, you might use the contact section on the contact email address on their website. You get to them, just introduce yourself, and then you post the problem about the program you want to get clarification to, and they're going to reach out to you. It might take some few days. Some of them might respond right away, but just be patient. They'll get back to you, and you can have that communication. So thank you so much for listening to this video. Hope this video is helpful, and please do share this video with other people that you think that this video might be helpful to them. On that note, I will leave you here, and I will say you have a great time, and I will see you in my next video.